Welcome to the first episode of
Trade Review.
We got a pile of trades that just dropped in the recently passed trade deadline, only a handful of which people actually want to hear about. The rules of trade review. All teams involved in the trade get a grade from S down to F with no pluses or minuses. The grade will be based on not only the return on the piece, but also the trade in relation to the team's current situation and the handling of players involved in the trade, i.e., trade demand links, holdouts, trade location requests. You get the picture. First trade. Milwaukee trades Thon for Detroit's Stanley Johnson. Milwaukee gets a C. Stanley Johnson's the best player they could have gotten in return. They shouldn't have drafted Thon 7th in the first place. Thon was in the wrong spot from day one. Thon shouldn't have been put in a position to demand a trade, but the Bucks probably wanted him to demand a trade so they'd look better when they did trade him, which they obviously have wanted to do for a while. The Thon experiment failed for Milwaukee, but the 7th pick isn't too valuable, so they did okay. Milwaukee gets a C. Detroit gets a D. Thonmaker's not a great player. Stanley Johnson is also not a great player, but he's a better defender than Thon. Stanley Johnson got embarrassed by LeBron that one year the Pistons made the playoffs. Stanley will probably crack the rotation because the Bucks are deeper at the 4 and 5 combo spots with Wood, Wilson and Ilyasova. Stanley can get a run in if you stick him on the opponent's bench scoring forwards. I have no idea what Detroit's goal is because they've gone all in on Blake and are half-assed every other aspect of their roster. Good luck, Pistons fans. Thon and Stanley seem like end-of-the-bench players who will have moments of value, but they'll always be subject of, man, I wish these guys amounted to what we thought they would.